Hello dear friends, I hope you all are doing good and welcome to my channel Journey to Soul, and we are here again with one more video. And today our video topic is how we can control fear or anxieties. My dear friend, in almost all of us at any point of our life we experience different kind of fear and anxieties. Some people have fear like fear of losing job, losing money or financial security, or sometimes we have fear of losing our loved one, or maybe sometimes fear of rejection or losing our self-respect. People have different kind of fears. So what the fears do, they hold us back throughout our life to achieve our success or happiness. So in this video we will talk about these fears and how we can control by practice these fears or anxiety. My dear friend, one thing is these fears or anxiety, mostly specifically fears. These fears is not something we can born with. I mean, this is not something genetically or by birth we acquire this trait. This is something which we learn from our external environment, from our surrounding, from our culture or any place, because this is not internal, this is external. By birth we are not carrying this thing. When we are in this world, then we learn from our experience and our external environment, and then we build specific beliefs or and that cause us fear. So when something we learn from external environment, we have full power or ability to undo that, because this thing learned by external environment, so we can undo that, we can learn that, you know we can unlearn that trait by practice, by effort. So in this video we will talk about that, how we can do that. So what happened, first of all, when we are in fearful situation or condition, what our brain, how our brain responds. The first response of brain is fear. When we are in fearful situation, brain paralyze our actions. The most common reaction is, or first reaction we think in our brain, I can't do this, it is impossible for me, it's hard, it's difficult, I can't. This is the first reaction. So this fear of failure which we are creating internally stop us from taking action. And different people experience different physical manifestations when they are feeling fear. Maybe some people have a problem their, with their heartbeat, it's going up or down, increasing or decreasing, or maybe they feel their throat are dry or something, because different people experience different kind of physical manifestations of fear. So in this video we will talk how we can control that. So first, when our brain is into this fearful situation, what's happened, it paralyzes our action. We are not able to do anything because we already had one image or idea. We can't handle this person, we can't bear this situation, it's difficult for us. Then what happened, fear shut our brain down. Whenever a person is a grip of fear, when we are in difficult situation, we feel like they are caught in the headlight of car. Means this fear paralyzes our actions, and it often shut our brain and cause the stress. And the first, it revert our brain to the idea of fight or flight, the reaction of fight and flight. So when it shut our brain, immediately our brain revert to the action or reaction of fight or flight. So fear is a terrible emotion which undermines our happiness and hold back throughout our life from success or happiness. So how we can control that. So there are different way to do that, and of course it will take some time, but we can, by practice, by effort, we can control it. For example, the first step how we can do that, visualize yourself as unfair. For example, visualize the situation when you think, if some person and some people are source of fear and you are scared in going in front of them or into that kind of situation, just visualize if you are not feeling fear in that situation or in front of that person, how you will react, how you will perform. Visualize yourself performing with confidence and full competence in that area where you are fearful, and visualize this image most of the time, and eventually your brain will get instructions and it will perform accordingly. After some time you will able to do that because your brain is getting signals, and when you are repeating this action, finally brain will follow the instruction. So second thing what you have to do, you have to practice acting as if. By using the as if means when you walk, when you talk, when you carry yourself exactly as you want it to, and completely with confidence, and with your full abilities or effort. For example, you walk straight, you smile with full of confidence, and reflect yourself, confidence, and your brain practice it. You practice is, if you are in not stressful situation, how you can perform that time. For example, you are thinking this person is not in front of you, or this situation is not, your boss is not in front of you, or anybody you are scared of, or maybe it caused you stress or fear. Just think, if this person is not there, how I will perform with confidence, and how, which word I can use to express my feelings, my emotions, and how could be my physical reaction also. So by using this effort, by doing this practice, you can improve your condition. For example, first of all, you visualize that situation, and then you act if that person is there, but you are not in fearful situation and you are not in that state of mind, how you can react. For example, or maybe replace the person in your mind or situation in your mind, and then you think in front of, for example, your boss or your someone, whoever cause of stress, if some other person is there, maybe your friend, and then you think how you can react that time in that situation, and practice it. Finally your brain will believe you have courage to do that, you already have a courage to do that. Then use the law of reversibility. What is the law of reversibility? If you feel a certain way, you will act in a manner constant with that feeling. So act in constant but if you are act in a manner constant with that feeling, eventually even you are not feeling that feeling, the law of reversibility will create the feelings that is constant with that action. So through that you can change yourself. Practice and do it again and again, and repeatedly, continuously, again and again, and finally this fear will goes away. Finally it will go away. It will not stay there, because when you will practice again and again, because first time when you will start doing that, maybe you are a little bit more stressful, fearful, and then second time you do that, and third time, every time you will do that, it will improve. So what is the next? When you next thing, never push something away from you. For example, don't avoid the situation, confront with your fears immediately. For example, if you are feeling you are going to workplace, or somebody is coming at your home, and somebody you don't want it to feel, and you are trying to avoid that person because you feel nervous and you feel fearful in the presence of that person, just don't avoid it. Try to create ability, or try to confront that person immediately, because the act to respond immediately is the key to your success. The more you will avoid, you will put aside, things will not stable for the time being. Maybe it will help out you for short moment, or sometime you can avoid that person 1 day 2 days, but you can't avoid that person forever. Or even if you are avoiding forever, what you are doing, you are not dealing with your fear, you are not dealing with your anxiety, and that is causing block in your progress, at stopping progress in your goal, and whatever you want, you are not able to achieve that, because in deep down in your unconscious, this fear is there. You just place it somewhere back, back seat, but it's there. So always try to confront the fear immediately. Don't keep it aside, because it will just waste your time and it will drain your energy. So move toward the fear. When you identify the fear, and you will move toward the fear and try to handle it, try to deal the situation, the more you will experience that situation, the more you will go into that situation, this fear will get smaller and smaller and smaller, and your confidence will increase and it will grow bigger and bigger. Because every time when you go into difficult situation, painful situation one time, it's painful, but second time when you will go again, you will not feel this much, tendency, this, it's not this much intense. Then third time, then fourth time, it's not, it's losing their sensitivity, and you are not feeling that much, you know that much pain or stress or fear. The more you will be into that situation, finally it eventually this will go. It will, your confidence will grow and your fear will go. Because when you will be in that kind of situation, your fear will back go away from you. But if you are avoiding and you are, hiding yourself behind the doors and behind some kind of protections, and for the time being covering, it is increasing and finally causing you stress, anxiety, and different kind of psychological illness later on. So deal with the fear directly. So whatever will happen, deal with fear directly. For example, they say denial is not a river in Egypt. So if you are in that kind of situation where somebody or something is negative is happening, and you just don't want to think about that could be happen with you, because this is life and there is possibility of everything. Don't, and you are in state of denial, just to, you are not able to deal the fear directly, so it will not help out. Just always, until most of the people, what they do, they deny the cause of problem. So they are denying the cause of problem, and later it's causing, different kind of stress and anxiety, and they are a major source of their unhappiness. So don't deny the cause of, you know fear. Try to address it and see what can maximum happen. For example, if you are fear of losing something, or if you are losing money, what can happen? Finally, if has to go, it has to go, and you have to face. By closing your eyes, by digging, buried these things down in the ground will not help out. So try to deal with your fear directly, and I hope it will help you. For example, the best thing, as we discussed, what you have to do, you have to train your mind that you can do, and then visualize the situation. If it's whatever the situation or person you cause of your fear or anxiety or stress, maybe sometimes you have, people have phobia like claustrophobia or height phobia. I'm not saying immediately go and lock yourself in the somewhere, but do practice little bit. For example, first time maybe some people have fear or phobia of, dark places, so they can't go alone. So first time maybe you take somebody with you, and the second time try to go alone. Just stay maybe 1 minute, then 2 minutes, then 5 minutes, increase like that, and slow it will go. Same as if somebody have fear or phobia of heights, or you know social gathering. For example, some people don't like so much crowd and people. So I'm not saying immediately, just step by step go into the situation, face it, and finally slow it will go. The more you are into the situation, your confidence will increase, and your fear will reduce. And same is it's applicable into every kind of situation. For example, whatever you are facing, so visualize that situation and practice it, and think, if you are not in fearful situation, replace the person in your mind, or place in your mind, if you are not in that, how you react normally when you are not in state of fear. By doing practice, by visualizing, sooner or later your brain will get the instructions, and he will feel that he has ability to handle the situation. So I hope these techniques will help you if you will do practice. And if you like my video, please click the like button, subscribe my channel. And if you have any question related to anxiety or phobia or any different kind of fears, whatever you're facing, or something different, whatever the question is relevant, if you have, please write down below in the comments. I will try to answer, and I hope see you soon with next video. Take care. Bye.